Tax Tips, brought to you by Stadler & Company, your hometown tax experts.
And welcome back. Lori Carpenter joining me now from Stadler & Company. And you know, Lori, I was just speaking to someone today who said they still have not received their stimulus check. Are there still some on the way?
So there are quite a few people who are calling in, and they all seem to feel like they are the only one who hasn't gotten their stimulus payment yet. But many people are still waiting on those payments. So don't panic. There's still time, and the IRS is still planning on sending out payments all the way through September.
All right, so anything they need to do?
So if they have not filed an 18 or a 19 tax return, they should go ahead and file those as soon as possible. If they owed or had a paper check refund come to them, they should go to Get My Payment at irs.gov and put in a bank account, because that'll really speed things up if they're able to do that.
Yeah, it's that direct deposit that really makes things a little faster.
Right.
All right. And let's talk about, you know, we can already start talking about 2020 taxes. So if you are, you know, thinking about what you can do this year to help your situation out, what are some of the things you can do?
So there are a lot of things that people should be thinking about right now when we're thinking about filing that tax return for 2020, because we're almost halfway through this year, believe it or not. And so there are a few things to think about. One would be there is a new $300 charitable contribution line item this year that's going to be on the tax return, so that you can contribute up to $300 without having to itemize to get that adjustment to your adjusted gross income. So I think that'll be a nice thing, that if you want to donate, there's a lot of food banks out there right now who really need those donations. So it's a great way that you can give and then get a little something back for it. Something else would be IRA and HSA contributions. You have the rest of this year to contribute for your 2020, and again, those items reduce your taxable income, so they're very helpful if you're able to donate into those.
Oh, that's some wonderful ideas. And today is Giving Tuesday, so a good day maybe to donate $300 or a portion of that to an organization that you really appreciate.
Absolutely.
And so then we're talking about, if you're someone who does estimated payments, let's talk a little bit about that.
So estimated taxes this year have been a little bit interesting with the extension of some of those deadlines. So Q2 estimated payments are actually due June 15th. So that deadline is coming before too long. But Q1 payments, which are normally due early in the year by April 15th, those are not due until July 15th. So either way, it's coming soon for you to make that payment. And one of the things I was recommending is if you just double your Q1 payment and skip Q2, you'll actually come out ahead, because they're not due until July 15th. So if you miss that June 15th deadline, just make sure you double your first one.
All right, some good advice there. And then when it comes to my W-2 that I'm going to be getting, you know, at the beginning of next year for this year, anything that I need to do to maybe make some changes or check up on? So the last several years, the IRS and the government have changed the W-2 and how the withholding tables are calculated. And so I would really recommend, especially if your pay has been different this year because of the stay-home orders and so forth, that you get a W-2 checkup. And that's just where you bring in a pay stub, and we look at your pay stub to see if your withholding looks like it's going to make sense for what you want when you file your 2020 taxes. So if you like to have no refund at all, we look at your pay stub and we try to estimate out and predict how much withholding you're going to need to have. And it's just really nice for you to be able to say, no, I want to make sure I don't owe. I want to make sure I have a refund. A lot of people will say that. And so then we can make sure that they're going to have enough withholding to not have to owe anything. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people like that refund think of it as kind of like a little savings account, and they got a chunk of money to put somewhere. Right. And so you just kind of take a look at those and then let them know, hey, you're saving too little or keeping too little out or putting too much in.
Right, and so then that gives them about half of the year at this point to make an adjustment. So if they want to make some changes, they have time to do that without it hitting really hard.
All right. Always so good to talk to you. You have so much information.
Well, thank you. It's good to be here.
And to find out more about Stadler & Company and all the services they provide, you can go to their website at stadlertax.com.